Good morning. It isn't very often that the McNeil family is up at 7 o'clock on a Saturday, but today was that day. Today is Pinewood Derby, so Clancy and the girls have taken off, not without the struggle of trying to figure out how to start our truck because the battery was dead. But they're good, they're gone. Kaden and I are headed off to do a fencing competition, which is a first for us, something that we've never done before. We usually have fairly slow weekends around here, so it's really weird for us to be this busy. But Clancy is taking the girls, I'm taking Kaden, and hopefully we'll all be back here like mid-afternoon. Spring has definitely come. It is so much nicer outside. It just makes a huge difference. Getting up and knowing that the weather is going to be nice at some point in time during the day, it makes it a whole lot easier to get up. Happy first day of spring. My calendar, don't even get me started, is the same old calendar that has nothing marked on it. I found out in a group chat today that it was spring. So we survived our weekend. We made it through Awana Grand Prix and Caden's fencing competition, and we rested yesterday because we were just all so tired from such a busy weekend, everything going on. We went for a huge walk alongside the river, kind of watching for signs of spring. I think the biggest signs of spring we're getting is massive puddles. How was Awana Grand Prix?
Good.
Good? What was the best part?
There's a lot of good parts.
Was there?
Hot dogs. Yes, hot dogs.
Tegan saying hot dogs.
Cookies.
Woof.
Chips.
2 tables full of cookies.
So many
Chips.
cookies. Maybe I should have gone to Awana Grand Prix instead of the fencing competition because I didn't get anything. How did your car do?
It jumped off the track way too many times.
It jumped right. Was there a bunny in it? It's all those little bunnies you had on it. It just made it jump right off the track.
It was so fast it couldn't stay on the track.
That's fair. I have been needing to redo our chore chart for the longest time. This is what we've been working with since we moved into this house. I'm getting groans from Addison. We're just finding it different. This is new for us with a college student at home, all of those things. So we're trying to make sure that we divvy up all of the chores fairly, giving everybody a chance also to develop those life skills because that's what this is really about. Like, I super duper appreciate the support. Okay, I'm trying to focus with this going on. So I have decided to go ahead and instead of having this hanging on our fridge because I'm finding that it's not getting done, nobody's doing anything, I have printed them all out and I have attached them to a magnet. And at the beginning of the week, I think they can choose which chores they're going to do, add them to under their name list, and then they will have a done and a not yet done side to figure out. And at the end of the week, on the weekend, if they haven't done everything, then they'll just have to spend some time on Saturday doing that. We don't typically do chores on Saturday. As a homeschool family, we've always tried to get all of our chores done during the week so that there are no weekend chores. We can't always avoid it, but we're just trying to make sure because sometimes some people are pulling more weight than other people. So we're trying to figure out how to make this a little more streamlined. So I've got a whole bunch of these. I ordered them off of Amazon. They're 4x6 magnets. And I have a feeling we're going to have to revamp this a couple of times. But for right now, we're going to start out with this. I think I need to go and buy a little whiteboard. I have everybody's name. I need to put them on magnet. A little whiteboard that can stick on the side of the fridge or something like that. And then we can make the columns of completed, not completed, and I will keep you posted on how it goes. They're definitely a little bit flimsy to go on the fridge, so I think a whiteboard will help. I think I also probably need to print them off on a thicker paper, so that might be another solution. But these are chores that we try to do every week. I am noticing that we have clean mirrors And then we also have like upstairs mirror, stuff like that. So I might have to go back through and just kind of figure these out. But I also think I need to print a few of them a bit bigger because they're really tiny. But these are what our kids do every week, and we tend to split them up. We're going to try and see if maybe at the beginning of the week they want to choose which chores they want to do that week and do that, or if they want it to be consistent. So we have to play with it a little bit, see how it goes. I don't know, Sunday afternoon, just go, okay, which ones do you guys want to do this week? Or else I can just assign them. I don't know. It's a constant changing situation over here and trying to figure out what is best. All I care about is actually getting those things done because they've definitely fallen through the hole the last little while, and all things are not getting done like they should be. And I removed the chore chart from the fridge probably like 3 weeks ago, and it's been even harder to get things done since then. So it definitely helps us to keep organized. That's one of our large family things, is we have always had a chore chart since our oldest was probably about 7 or 8, and then the more kids that we had, it just kept kind of increasing. It increases the amount of stuff that needs to be done, but it also, I don't know, just that life skill side of it is so important to us. So it's been days because I got sick and I haven't been able to actually get to anything the last couple of days. I'm not happy with the way that our chore thing ended up. I did go and buy a whiteboard. Turns out it's not magnetic, and it's so not magnetic that even the magnets on the back of it don't hold it to the fridge. So we're kind of starting over at square one. I printed everything a lot bigger. And the first one that I stuck to a magnet was a huge mess, and I actually threw the whole thing away. And so I need to do it again, but I'm not going to do it now. We are trying to get outside. Actually, we're trying to go skating, which it may be the last skate of the season. We don't know for sure, but we're going to pack our bags, grab a snack, and head out the door to go skating. You ready to go skating, Addie?
Yeah.
You too, Tiggy?
Yeah.
Just taking care of a few things before we head outside. I can't tell you how excited I am to actually wash this stuff up and be done with it for the season. We went outside the other day, so this was all just sitting here. Tends to get really messy, but snow pants, winter jackets, we're so close to being able to wash everything and just put it away. But I'll show you, there's still a lot of snow outside, and our street has probably at least 12 inches of snow / ice on it to get rid of. So we are towards the end of March, and we still have a long ways to go until we're going to see some grass. This is our current state of affairs. We have some pretty good snowplow still going on. Huge puddle at the end of the driveway, and so much snow except for what the neighbors have cleared off the street. It's going to be a while. She's improved so much. And there's Tegan, who has also improved so much.